Okay, everyone. So we are going to work on making our own creation of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. You need a piece of paper, and you want it to be horizontally in front of you, a pencil with an eraser, some crayons. The colors that I'm going to use are going to be like blues, brown, yellow, oranges, a little bit of white, and a little bit of black. You can also use oil pastels or colored pencils. And then I'm going to use watercolor, but I'm only going to use 2 colors of watercolor, a dark blue and a black. So to begin, I want you to sketch it out in pencil, and then go over it with your crayons or colored pencils, just in case you make a mistake. Or if you're feeling confident, you can just go ahead and start straight away with your crayons. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna draw the tree at the to the left of the paper, this kind of squiggly tree. So my trick is you're gonna take your hand and you're gonna lay it flat on your paper, and you're gonna kind of outline your hand, but you're gonna make it a little bit more pointy. So instead of going right next to my hand, I'm gonna go up where my thumb is and make it a little pointy, go back down, a little pointy, a little squiggly, and back down. So it's kind of the general shape of your hand, but it doesn't really look like your hand. Then you're gonna do that in a brown color or black. Then you're gonna switch to a blue color, and you're going to do the background, the line that divides the hills from the sky. So you're gonna use the bump and jump technique. So you start at one edge of the paper, and we're gonna be going across the middle, but kind of at an angle. It kind of goes up. So you're gonna draw, and once you hit your brown line, that's where you bump and you jump over to the other side. So you're not gonna draw a line through the brown, it goes behind, and you're gonna keep going to the edge of your paper. Then you're gonna switch out your crayon, and you're gonna grab a yellow, and we're gonna draw some of the swirls and the stars in the sky. So you're gonna go right to the middle of the page, and you're gonna make a swirl. Let me do it in a darker yellow so you can see a little bit better. You're gonna make a swirl, just like that. And then you're gonna take your swirl and kind of swoosh it off to the edge of the paper. So from here, all the way to the edge. And then you're gonna do another one that goes that way off the edge of the paper. So you start with a swirl. And you're gonna bring it off the edge of the paper. Next, you're gonna draw the moon, and it's a crescent moon. So you're gonna draw the letter C and then connect it like that in the corner. And then for the stars, it's really easy. You're just gonna pick a point and draw a dot. And you're not gonna draw millions, you're only gonna draw a few. Maybe, I don't know, I drew 4. I would say maybe at the most do like 6. Okay, from here, we're going to add lines for like details on these stars. So you're gonna take your same yellow crayon, and you're gonna make little dashes that go around each star, just like that. You're gonna do that for all of your stars. And for your moon, you're gonna go around the moon. And for your swirl lines, you're gonna add those little dashes. Then you're gonna grab an orange crayon, and you're gonna keep going. So you're gonna keep adding more and more of those little dashes to the stars, around the moon. You can even outline your moon one more time if you want. And then your swirly line. And you want to be making these dashes on the top and bottom of the swirl. And then you can do it again with like a different shade of yellow. You can keep going. Just for like a little bit more pop. And you'll see when we watercolor it later, you'll see these, all these little lines are gonna pop out and it's gonna look really cool. Okay, so your sky should sort of be looking something like this. And now we're gonna move on to the tree. So you're gonna take your brown crayon and instead of doing dashes, you're gonna do squiggly lines. Kind of like tree bark. All over your tree. You're gonna use brown and a little red. And a little bit of black. You wanna get it kind of dark. And I'm even gonna go over my outline of the whole thing a little bit in the black, just so it gets it really nice and dark. So you are not coloring in, you're leaving white. So you're only using dashes and squiggles for all of these steps. And I want you to take your time. I mean, I'm going quickly for the video, but you can pause the video at any point if you need more time. Then we're gonna jump back to the sky and we're gonna color in our moon with a light yellow. That's really gonna be the only thing that you actually color in. Then we're gonna do the night sky. So you wanna take like a dark blue or a navy blue and you're gonna keep making dashes. And you're gonna make dashes across the whole sky. And when you get to one of your stars, just carefully go around it. See how I left the star yellow? And you can switch off and use different shades of blue. Like this is more of a turquoise, if you want. But I would try to use like darker or brighter colors. I would stay away from like pastels. So you're gonna do this along the entire skyline. Okay, I'm gonna keep going and I'll see you in the second video.